What's going on, Flawless family? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, coming to you guys with yet again another video. This one is going to be really cool. You've already seen kind of the lead up to this specific video. As far as dealing with our chainsaw gene, this is one of the very few clutches we're having this year as it pertains to chainsaw. Getting a little closer, a lot closer to really kind of figuring everything out, digging deep. So if you haven't seen some of the chainsaw stuff that we've put out, go back, watch some of it. We have some videos labeled as, chainsaw. We have a bunch of stuff on Instagram kind of showing the gene off, what it's actually doing to the pattern and everything else. And we're really enjoying it. We're not looking to sell anything from the gene yet, so we're not trying to promote and market and trying to push it out there. We're really trying to be like the mad scientist and see what it does in certain combinations. And we're really, I don't even want to say got one step closer. I want to say we probably got 2 or 3 steps closer to figuring it all out. So you're gonna want to go watch that chainsaw development video, because we kind of got a monkey wrench thrown in there. Anyway, this is gonna be What's in the Box, Season 3, Episode 31. All right, and this one, we're basically, since we've been talking about chainsaw, this pairing for this specific clutch, it was a small clutch. It was our Leopard Clown 100% Het Pied, and we bred that to our Fire Chainsaw 100% Het Pied female. If you guys know the whole journey, bought that female as a Fire visual pied. Turned out that she wasn't a visual pied. She was 100% Het Pied. Turned out it's not just Fire. She also is carrying this chainsaw gene that we coined chainsaw. We're not really worried about the name, fluctuations. We're sticking with that. That's our chainsaw project program. It's all in-house and it hasn't went anywhere. So we're gonna keep developing along the way. Problem is, this clutch was only 3 eggs. All right, so she laid us a very small clutch, but man, did we end up figuring some things out here. Super excited about the future. There's still a future here, so I'm loving that. Weird clutch. This was one of them clutches, 3 eggs, 2 eggs, 2 of the snakes came out pretty much right away. One snake was being a pain in the rear end and just came out now, which is why I'm recording the video for you guys and giving it to you. Problem is, the other 2 started going in the shed. So we will show them off in this clutch right now. Double back. We'll try to post it here as well as on Instagram after shed pictures of all of them. So that's enough talking. I'll pretty much explain everything as I show these beautiful ones off to you guys, and you'll see what I mean with the clutch. Let's dig in. All right, so check that out. Yes, it's an all white snake. So imagine that, guys, from this chainsaw girl that we just got that information from, that she's Fire and yellow belly and still having that little mystery dinker gene that we labeled as chainsaw. She's also yellow belly. So we have to figure out what's going on, because our male, we didn't know he had yellow belly, so we may have to test him now. But this one here is a beauty. Beautiful. And like I've always said, we don't breed for ivories or bells, because at the end of the day, this is the 3rd year in a row and we still end up producing them. So interesting, because we don't know whether this one may be around for a while, guys, because we don't know whether this is carrying what genes. So we probably have to do a panel, but most certainly the chainsaw gene is not going to come up on any panel. So we're gonna have to figure this out. And this one is female. So it's going to be a long wait to kind of figure this one out. This is going to be wild. All right, and that was the last one to come out of the egg. Everything else is kind of mid-shed now, but you can still see what's going on here. So this is a very dark animal here, guys. Very, very dark, but it is, you know, in shed. Don't know what's going on here. Doesn't look like a normal. The alien heads is really, really whacked out. Oh, that's why, because it's yellow belly. So it is yellow belly. I don't know whether it's just yellow belly. I'm going to err on the side and say yes, because of what we've seen thus far with Chainsaw and what it does, and the sibling to this one that you're getting ready to see. But I'm gonna say this is just yellow belly, and this one is male. So this is a male. So this is one that is probably gonna scoot its way out of the door. This is going to be a yellow belly male. I don't think it carries the chainsaw gene at all. There's no fire in this one at all. It is 100% het for clown. It is 66% het for pied. So really, really cool. Cool looking normal. Now for what you came here to see. Finally separated Chainsaw from Fire, but got Leopard on top of it. So what you're looking at that's also still in shed, this is that Dinker gene, that Chainsaw gene, Leopard, and yellow belly. So yellow belly, leopard, chainsaw. This thing is wild. It's almost like cryptic writing on the sides. It even resembles, a few weeks back, this resembles almost our Stranger Acid clown pattern on the side. This is wild. So definitely learning some things from this Dinker gene we labeled as Chainsaw. Stripe down its back. Still very leopard-ish, since it is leopard. But man, this is a stunner. This thing is gorgeous. And finally separated it from Fire. So it's something, guys. It's something that, so this is major steps forward. Sucks that we have yellow belly in our OG female, but it is what it is. We just, now that we know, we can plan better. And this one is, come on, be a male, be a male, be a male, a female. So it's going to be a interesting 2 years growing this one out. But at least we get to document it along the way, and we should have other chainsaw combinations coming down the pipe while we wait on this one to get some size and develop and see how it ages. But this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Back up top. So as you guys see, very happy with that, because it furthers our project with Chainsaw. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you know, didn't really want, you know, the all white snake, the ivory there, but probably gonna have to hold on to that for a while until we figure out a little bit more about Chainsaw, just to make sure that that's not carrying the gene as well. I'm pretty in the air about whether the other is the single gene Chainsaw. I don't think so. I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit more busier than that, considering the other combination that you saw definitely is carrying that gene, that trait. So that's staying here. Sucks though, right? Because that was the female, you know, and Yet again, we're going to be sitting back. We do have a chainsaw male, breeder size at this point, but he has so many other genes in there, mixed in there with him, which makes it harder to really work that project. That's why we actually did this pairing very specific to that girl this year. We didn't want to get all crazy, 6 genes and all this stuff with her. We wanted to keep it simple, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid for us, and try to figure out some of the genetics on some of this stuff that's going on with Chainsaw, dumbing it down for us so we can kind of literally firsthand put our eyes on it and determine what's going on. So we did get a little bit more simpler results here, which is cool. Just sucks that that leopard, you know, chainsaw combo there is female. So it's gonna be 2 years of growing her out before we're able to add that female into the ranks as well. But we also have other chainsaw females that's pretty much at breeder size now. Hopefully you're following this journey. Hit that subscribe button, follow this whole project. This is going to be ongoing. This is now year 3 working with that project. I mean, there's really no end in sight trying to figure it out. The only determination that we really can make in dealing with a new gene, labeling it as a dinker and trying to figure it out, you really can't solicit it too much and give it out too much, because you want to figure out certain specifics about that gene. And you want to make sure you keep it close knit. So it's like your baby, right? You want to kind of nurture it and figure it out and grow it along the way. While increasing the interest in the gene is really cool, I still want to see what the gene can really do. So ultimately, that's what we're doing. Are you a part of the channel here? Do you have one of our flawless memberships? We have a support tier, $5 a month. We also have a $20 flawless family tier where we're going to be giving away merchandise. We're going to be doing giveaways on actual snakes, and not just run-of-the-mill stuff. We're really going to ramp it up. It's going to be several times a year, so you're going to want to join up here now. So guys, it's Will, Flawless Exotic Creations. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Go binge watch some more of our content, and we are out.